I picked the one word to describe this project, it's epic.
I'm Kenny Garett. I play alto saxophone, soprano saxophone, piano on weekends. I won a Grammy actually with the five-piece band with Chick Corea, Christian McBride, John McLaughlin.
I am Takuya Kuroda. I play the trumpet. It's been blessing, you know, since I joined the band, singer Jose James. That was like 2011. It's my first time going all over the world, doing like international jazz festivals and stuff.
I just love music. Man, I love music. It's really about, you know, the journey. You know, you sit at the piano, sometimes just play a chord, and I say, oh, you know what? Let me try this next movement. It's just trying things. From maybe the melody note, there's so many from the bottom of the note or the top of the chord. You can kind of change the, you know, the shape of the song.
To me, performance in front of people in that room, it's more like a medication. No medication, more like a praying. It's not me giving to the audience. We all praying to the God of music that vibes us. So when it's really going well, I feel that it's not like, oh, I gave you this. No, it's like we all equally receive that.
Well, what I like about Takuya is his spirit. In a lot of ways, we're similar because he's studying African American history by playing jazz. I went to Japan and I studied Japanese history, the culture, the food. So I kind of feel in some ways we kind of went to different places and we end up in the same spot, and we have this connection, understanding the culture, because that's very important. You know, if you say something like, you know, okay, what do you think about De La Soul? And the same thing, if I talk about folk songs, Japanese folk songs, we will be on the same page. And I think it's a beautiful thing.
He's Kenny Garett, you know? Even before I moved to New York, me and all my friends, they just playing his music, playing his CDs. When he released a new album, did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's unreal.
I'm excited, you know, it's something different. I mean, Elden Ring is going to be something different that I have done before. And, you know, I learned from my mentor, Miles Davis, is really, you know, that's how you become a better musician. Once I started to listen to it, I wanted to get inside the music. I wanted to see what was there, but I knew it felt like it was very futuristic to me. And I said, well, I kind of like this. It's kind of interesting. It's different from what I do, but I want to learn about it. I want to really see if I could find the roots of it. I'm up for the challenge. I'm looking forward to the challenge and the reaction from the people to hear what they think about it. But at the end of the day, I'm really just trying to do the best I can of that interpretation of what I felt for the music.
The music, Elden Ring, to me, it's huge sounding. Like, melody is huge, the orchestra is huge, and it's dark, definitely. You know, it's not happy music. It's been super challenging because the original music from Elden Ring has so much character to it already. Just the instrumentation is crazy, it's symphonic orchestra. Put that into like a 5-6 piece band, that itself seems like impossible, you know? So it's like taking the parts. So what's the part, you know, just like imagine you playing a game. What they're feeling from the game, music, when they're playing the game. So trying to take that important part to me and then make that as a theme or something, and then make to a totally different, not different, but complete new piece out of it. And then, but still you feel that it's coming from the original music. Jazz has so much potential to just express what it is, or, you know, what do you want to express. No one can expect what's gonna happen. Those things have in common, the game and the music. That's why I think jazz is a good platform to do it.
I'm always thinking about that we take the audience on a journey.
I think that's really the important part. It's just the experience, watching the performance by us. Just like, wow, it's stunning, you know? And then, wow, this is really the music from the Elden Ring. So it's like too surprised.
We're moving together, but they have to know that we're gonna move together. It's not gonna be what you thought it was.
It's challenging, but very, very meaningful. Just imagine the arrangements played by great musicians and Kenny and everybody else. I'm just so excited about it.
Los Angeles, let's do this. Elden Ring.
Boom.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Elden Ring, A Night in the Lands Between. I will be your host for tonight's presentation, Mario Bueno, and I would like to thank all of you for joining us, not just here at the Bourbon Room in Los Angeles, California, but all of you who are joining us from the comfort of home, courtesy of our live stream. We really appreciate you all coming on by and spending your time with us tonight, and we hope that you are all very excited for tonight's musical journey. Now, for those of you who are joining us via live stream, just want to let you know there will be a Q&A session at the end of the main concert portion. So once the music stops, the show will still go on. So please do stick around once we get through our main presentation of the evening. We have a very spirited crowd here in Los Angeles. So let's make some noise, y'all. Let's get everyone really hyped. Give some of that excitement to our audiences watching live at home. Thank you very much. Los Angeles, y'all are the best. Now, Elden Ring, since its release in February of this year, has gone on to garner worldwide acclaim. The open-world take on the signature gameplay by From Software, which is bolstered by the world-building courtesy of acclaimed author George R.R. Martin, has gone on to capture the hearts and minds of gamers all across the globe. It is therefore no surprise that at this time of year we find that Elden Ring is not just a nominee but recipient of multiple Game of the Year accolades throughout the world. Yeah, let's give it up for all those accolades. That is a very impressive achievement. Now, music is an important part of any multimedia project, and certainly in the case of Elden Ring, music has been one of the things that has allowed audiences to grow so close to this particular interactive experience. So it is with great excitement that we present a musical journey for you all tonight that continues the sense of experimentation, surprise, and adventure that you can find in Elden Ring. And if our sound checks are anything to go by, I can personally say it is absolutely incredible and going to blow your minds in the best way possible. So it is my pleasure and my honor to welcome to the stage the band that is going to take us on this musical journey tonight. I would like to begin first with our drummer for the evening. Please welcome Ronald Bruner. Looking fresh, my man.
They always do.
And joining us on the bass, please welcome to the stage, Maddie Taylor. And on keyboards, please welcome Masayuki Hirono, aka BIGYUKI. And now I would like to welcome to the stage our spotlight performers for the evening, beginning with a 30-year music veteran who is signed to Blue Note Records, participated in their 2019 covers project Blue Note Voyage, and his 2020 album Fly Moon Die Soon received support from BBC Radio, Jazz FM, and Apple Music. On the trumpet tonight, please welcome Takuya Kuroda! And finally, joining us as well, a 40-year music veteran who has numerous accolades, including recognition by the Downbeat Critic Awards, the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP, among many, many others. He is a Grammy Award-winning alto saxophonist. Please give a big LA welcome to Kenny Garett!
Thank you, thank you. And welcome to the Bourbon Room. Welcome. We're glad you can be here with us as we take you on this jazz interpretation of Elden Ring. Keep your minds and your hearts open as we take you on this journey. So without further ado, we're going to start with the main theme. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next composition is one of my favorites. It's called The Dragon for the sax. Hope you enjoy it. Thank you. How we doing so far? Okay. This next one's entitled "The Song of Lament." It's got a little twist to it, so hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Say hello to Ronald Bruner. Ronald Bruner at the drum. Maddie Taylor at the bass. BIGYUKI. Takuya-san. Thank you. Yours truly, thank you. This next one was entitled Song of Honor. I think the fans know what it is. Good. Thank you. Make him help us out a little bit. Know the tune, sing it with us. Come on, LA. Come on. Big voice. Come on, sing a song. Big voice. Don't be scared now. Right there, just this way. Come on, sing this song. What? Thank you, LA. What's the last two? We have one more song for you. The finale. How we doing so far? Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming out. Once again, Takuya-san, BIGYUKI, Maddie, Ronald, Bruner, and yours truly, Kenny Garett. Thank you. We hope you enjoy yourself. Thank you. Elden Ring.
All right, let's keep the noise going, y'all. Told you. That was pretty amazing, right? And for those of you who are watching on our live stream, once again, we are going to be doing a short little Q&A session, so please stick around. The rest of you, y'all look very comfy. I hope you've been enjoying the food here at Bourbon Room. Been popping my head back out. I've been seeing a lot of you really getting into tonight's performance. I was also jamming back there. This was so much fun. One more round of applause before we begin our Q&A session. So I would like to welcome back to the stage Kenny and Takuya. If you guys would be so kind as to join us out here. We've got some stools ready for y'all so we can have a nice little sit-down chat, follow up on the absolutely incredible and legendary performance that we just witnessed here tonight. Oh, man. Just still kind of coming down from listening to all this while we get ourselves set up over here, just to kind of pull the curtain back. We only got a small sample of what we just heard tonight during the sound check. So, yeah, that was pretty amazing, hearing the full pieces in their glory. So I know I definitely had a good time. Like I said, I saw many of you here in LA bopping along. I'm sure those of you who are watching live at home were definitely getting into it. You could feel the energy. It was very, very palpable out here. So thank you so much, especially to you folks here at the Bourbon Room, for providing that extra kick that this show, it certainly didn't need it, but it made it just that much more exquisite. So give yourselves a round of applause for being a part of tonight's show. Awesome, awesome. So I imagine probably still hydrating after after such an intense performance. So thank you very much for the patience for those of you who are watching live at home. Again, casual reminder, we're live. So quick show of hands. We will save that for later because, hey, Takuya, welcome to the stage. Kenny, welcome to the stage. Yeah, either or. All right, let me pass this off to you. Feel free to grab that. I'll just grab one of these here.
1, 2, 1, 2. You guys had a good time? Woo! Oh, yeah.
Once again, thank you both so much, and a big thanks to our band as well for bringing us this incredible, legendary performance. Thank you so much for that. So I'd like to start our Q&A with what I would argue is probably the first thing that came to a lot of our minds when we found out what we were going to be doing tonight. Why do you feel jazz was the right music to reimagine the Elden Ring songs that you both selected for tonight?
I would say to that, why not? I think, the Elden Ring music actually encompasses a lot of elements. First of all, classical, opera, and those are some of my favorite. I think what it opens it up is really, in the finale when we played, there was already a part there that it was open that we could probably play, but I guess, the arrangers weren't thinking that you could play in that section. But I think, just having the opportunity of taking a song and trying to, I'll call it taking it apart, or, in jazz, we just have so much freedom. And I think, as you heard tonight, we can go a lot of different places with it. So, I don't think why not? We should have jazz, And you have to remember another thing is that, when you're dealing with European classical music or music in general, we're pretty much dealing with the same elements. A C7 is still a C7. So if it's in Elden Ring, if it's in jazz, if it's classical, if it's in hip hop, it's still the same chord. So we were honored to be here. Thank you.
I like
thoughts
that.
you'd like to add to that?
I like that. Yeah, same.
No, and I agree. Before we go on to our next question, just a quick addendum to that. One of the things that, to me personally, made this seem like kind of a natural fit, the very malleable and improvisational nature of jazz really lends itself to some of the cool stuff that you guys were able to pull off here on stage tonight. So yeah, it's very cool to hear your thoughts on the matter as well. So thank you for those takes. Appreciate it. So in terms of the songs that were selected for tonight, how did you go about choosing which ones you presented?
Well, actually, that is a long story. But I was actually given 20 compositions. I think there are about 67 of them. And they said, well, choose 5 of them.
Only.
And so I said, okay. I listened to the one that really just floored me was a dragon in the beginning. That I was like, wow, I got to play over this. I have to improvise over it. And I think that was really the start. So I just kind of listened to the music. 20 songs, and then I said, okay, these particular 5, they really bring me in. They touch my spirit. So I decided that would, what I wanted to do. And then Takuya, you could tell them your part.
I didn't choose it, sorry. No. But yeah, that was a lot of music, so I'm just impressed that whoever decided that's a lot of work to, picking 5 songs from that. That's a couple hours of the music, all total. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's Kenny.
Yeah. You can definitely tell the synchronicity. He picks the bangers, and you guys bring them to life together. So yeah, fantastic. To actually continue in that train of thought, because Kenny, you did mention one of your favorite pieces, not just during the performance, but just now. Would you care to elaborate any other elements of that piece that made it your favorite? And following up once Kenny's done, Takuya, if you have any favorites that you'd like to kind of break down and what made them special to you, that'd be fantastic.
I think, well, first of all, just the movements and the really I think the force of the music for me, it really just, it pulls me in. It's so powerful. And in jazz, that's the way I like to play, very powerful. But I think the beauty in it, there's like the second section, I'm not sure if everybody's musicians, but there's a part that starts on this A minor, And then we go, you know, see if I can think. What's that melody? When I hear that, I hear classical music, but I also hear, I think of like a classical saxophonist by the name Marcel Mule. I think about the opportunities that I could actually play. So that's really what drew me in. But it's just music. I think I don't like to get complicated about it, but it's just really this music. That section, the last section, everything was really touching for me. And I just kind of felt that I had to put my spirit on it somehow. I got to get in here. And I kept telling Takuya, I said, you got to open it up where I can play. I got to play. You know. So that's my take on it.
I think, yes, that's also my favorite song, too. The second song that we did. There's just so many movements in the song that, you know, in jazz, if that was a jazz, you can make like 20 songs out of the one song. There's just so many information, the melodies and movements in the one piece that, you know, I tell you right now, that was so hard to arrange that song. It's just so, so you know, it's a love and hate it, but you know, I love it now, yeah. Because I have to work, but.
And actually, that is a perfect segue into my next question for y'all. And let's keep it with you for a moment there, Takuya. What was your creative process like in working on these arrangements and preparing them for tonight?
So, 5 of us, first time playing in front of people together. It's the first time. We never played together in front of people. So that's already, I know.
Yeah.
Is that booking agency here? We're ready to go tour. Book us. Yeah. What was the question?
Just the creative process for bringing these adaptations to life.
Right. So that's already so difficult that so many there's musicians that I have never played. So arranging the music, I have to imagine. Oh, probably. Even me and Kenny never played before.
Yeah, that's true. This is our first time playing together.
So, Woo. So now I can write that in my resume, you know. Thank you, Kenny. Raise my feet. Yeah, whatever.
So,
what was the question?
Once again, you guys are just cueing me up here tonight. I love it. They love it clearly, right? So you mentioned this was your first time properly playing with Kenny, and you know I understand that you know this is a very special thing for you to elaborate.
There were so many uncertain things that you know I have to like you know imagine you know expecting you know so that's like the hardest part for me like. How they gonna play, how Kenny's gonna play, if he's gonna like it, you know. It comes to like a personal taste too, you know. It's like, you know, is he gonna like what I like, or, you know? This is very difficult, but we were lucky. We did have a lot of time in New York. A week before this, me and Yuki and Kenny got together so many times. So that time really, really helped for me to get to here right now. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you.
You know, my process is, the first thing is really just trying to make sure I have the essence of the tune. When I was thinking about the music, I was like, well, how far do we want to stretch it? I mean, in jazz, we love to stretch some tunes out. But I just wanted to figure out how long. So, matter of fact, in the Song of Honor was one of the tunes that I had, I'd taken I actually was thinking about a pop tune. I thought about making it more pop, but still be able to improvise. The Song of Lament was another thing that we didn't put in there because we didn't want to confuse people. But basically, when I first heard this song, I actually heard the Japanese folk song, Toyansei, along with this other melody. So, de da 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 dee. I heard da da do be da 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 ba da do be. It's a Japanese folk song. So to me, they were coming together, but it's a song of lament to me. But also, I was taking it to a lot of different places, so I decided to bring it back in opposed to leaving it out and confuse you guys about the melody. So that was my process of just really figuring out how far I want to take it on a limb, and instead of sometimes we get a little academic with the things, so I didn't want to go too far, but we had fun.
You heard our audience, they loved it. Literally, just said it. So that being said, what has it been like to share this music, not just with this lovely live crowd here, but also the folks watching online?
Well, I forgot we had that crowd out there. Hey, how you doing? I mean, I was just playing to the people, but I forgot we were playing to the camera. So.
What was it?
What was the question again?
What was that?
What was it like, presenting this music not just for our live fans, but also the folks watching online?
What is like? I mean, it's awesome, It's like, yeah. Yeah, like playing the song Dragon, thinking about Dragon just moving around and shit, I don't know. It's cool, Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome. That's it.
Fantastic. So my final question, just more of a general thing for both of you. Do you have anything you'd like to say to our fans here and online before we wrap up this amazing experience?
It's gonna be a second set, so you can still buy it,
Well, in music, I like to call it a journey. This first set was a journey. With a second one, we have to go on a different journey because the music is not going to be the same. We're not in the same space. So, I'm just glad you were here to be here for the first journey, and hopefully we'll do it again sometime soon. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you. Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you once again, both to Kenny Garett, Takuya Kuroda, as well as our incredible band, Ronald, Bruner, Maddie Taylor, Masayuki Hirano, aka BIGYUKI. Big thanks to all of you here in Los Angeles at the Bourbon Room, and all of you watching online. Thank you for joining us on this journey, this night in the lands between. Take care, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Elden Ring, A Night in the Lands Between. I am your host for tonight's presentation, Mario Bueno, and I would like to thank all of you, not just here at the Bourbon Room in Los Angeles, California, but also those of you who are joining us from the comfort of home, courtesy of our live stream. We really appreciate you all coming on by and spending your evening with us here, and we hope that you are all very excited about this musical journey that we are about to go on together. For those of you, thanks, yeah, let's make some noise. This is going to be a very lively, spirited evening. Trust me on that. And for those of you who are joining us courtesy of the live stream, do stick around after the main concert because we will be having a live Q&A with two of our spotlight performers. So stick around for that because once the music ends, the show still will go on. So with that out of the way, since its release in February of this year, Elden Ring has gone on to garner worldwide acclaim. This open-world take on the signature gameplay by From Software, bolstered by the world-building of acclaimed writer George R.R. Martin, has captured the hearts and minds of gamers all across the globe. It is therefore no surprise that at this time of the year we find that Elden Ring has not just been a nominee but recipient of multiple Game of the Year accolades. Now, music is an important part of any multimedia project, and certainly Elden Ring is no exception. The music of this game has connected deeply with gamers all across the globe and is an important part of why this game has garnered so much love and appreciation since its release. And tonight, it is in the spirit of experimentation, surprise, and adventure that you find in the Elden Ring that we are going to go on a very unexpected journey as we reinterpret the music of this beloved game and this beloved soundtrack. We are very excited for this, and needless to say, this is not hyperbole, you are going to be very, very impressed, and it is going to blow your mind in the best way possible. So without further ado, I would like to take this opportunity to bring up the band who is going to take us on this musical journey tonight. I would like to begin with our drummer for the evening. Please welcome to the stage, Ronald Bruner. Welcome, welcome, my man. Bringing the quality drip to the lands between. And joining us on the bass tonight, please give it up for Maddie Taylor. And on keyboard, please give a welcome to Masayuki Hirano, aka BIGYUKI. And now I'd like to bring up our spotlight performers for the evening, beginning with a 30-year music veteran. He is signed to Blue Note Records, participated in their 2019 covers project, Blue Note Voyage. His 2020 album, Fly Moon Die Soon, received support from BBC Radio, Jazz FM, and Apple Music. Please welcome on the trumpet tonight, Takuya Kuroda. Thank you. And finally, please welcome to the stage a 40-year music veteran who boasts numerous accolades, including recognition by the Downbeat Critic Awards, the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP, among many, many others. He is a Grammy Award-winning alto saxophonist. Please welcome to our stage, Kenny Garett.
Thank you, thank you. And welcome to the Bourbon Room. Woo! I'm excited for you to hear this, our spin on the Elden Ring. So without further ado, we're going to start with the main theme. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Are you here? Yes, yes, yes. Takuya at the trumpet. Takuya at the trumpet. BIGYUKI at the keyboard. Monty Tater at the bass. And Ronald Bruner. Ronald Bruner. Thank you. This next tune is a Dragon Forte sax. We hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Song of Lament. This next song is entitled Song of Honor. How we doing so far? How we doing so far? Okay. Thank you. LA? Maybe you can help us out up here. If you know this melody, sing it with us. What? Da 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 da. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. Come on, Elden Ring, let's sing it. Big boys. Come on, sing the song. Once again at the drums, Ronald Bruner. Maddie Taylor at the bass. BIGYUKI at the keys. Takuya-san at the trumpet. We have one more for you. Finale, we hope you enjoy yourself. And just keep this thing going. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, Takuya at the trumpet, BIGYUKI at the piano, Monty at Taylor, and Ronald Bruner at the drums. Yours truly, Ken and Garett. We thank you for enjoying yourself. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty, let's keep that energy up, y'all. Told you, right? Absolutely incredible and legendary performance from all of these wonderful musicians. One more massive round of applause for our performers tonight. So as promised, we are going to keep the evening going just a little bit longer with a little sit-down chat with two of our performers. So I would like to welcome Takuya and Kenny back to our stage. Let's give them a warm welcome back. And needless to say, I was grinning ear to ear watching this performance because we came here expecting a reinterpretation of video game music. We just got a master class in jazz music by two absolute top tier performers. So, that was a lot of fun. I think a lot of you agree, yeah? Yeah? So yeah, we're just taking a moment because obviously very intense performance that we had. 5 incredible renditions of 5 incredible pieces from the Elden Ring soundtrack. It was. I'm gonna sound like a broken record here because we've heard different interpretations over the course of the evening. For those of us who have been here while we were preparing this concert for all of you, you know, from the sound checks to our previous performance of all this music, and just it keeps getting better every time. We have been very spoiled being able to hear these incredible performances, and I'm so grateful to not just all of you who are here tonight, but those of you who tuned in. Like I said, we just got something special. Like this is not part of my script. This is me speaking from the heart because, man, that was a performance. So happy about that. Yeah. Now, while we're waiting for our featured performers to join us for our Q&A, just want to get a quick show of hands. So, who here had an idea of what they were going to be getting themselves into tonight? I'm genuinely curious. Like, honest hands. Like, did anyone know going into this? Okay, I know exactly what this is gonna sound like. Yeah, that's what I thought. And for those of you at home, I'm willing to bet that some of you did put your hands up. Good for you. I bet you were lying. Because this was an unbelievable, unexpected experience. And I definitely saw from my vantage point over there on the side, a lot of you agree. This was something that we all really felt moved by. We really felt entranced by, especially with some of the flourish that was added to some of these iconic tracks. It was a lot of fun. Hey, there we go. Welcome, welcome. And we'll get you gents some microphones. Let me grab one for you as well. They clip that one in. Let's try this one here. Yeah, there we go. Just pass around back. Again, thank you, gentlemen, for this absolutely legendary performance. I don't know if you heard me from the back just gushing about, especially with this performance, the master level jazz presentation that we were given tonight with some of the additional flourish that was presented here. So thank you so much for that. This was an absolutely unbelievable experience.
You're welcome.
So to kick off our Q&A proper, I'd like to begin with a question that I know certainly a lot of folks must have had when they first learned about this. And you guys definitely proved why this was the best choice. Why did you feel jazz was the right music to reimagine the Elden Ring songs that you presented for us tonight?
Well, I say, why not? Because jazz encompasses a lot of different genres and the freedom to explore different kind of music. So being that Elden Ring is mainly kind of classical influence, and jazz is taken from classical, from African Cuban, it's taken from everything, all the different genres of music. So I was thinking, well, it would be nice to hear myself play over some of these melodies and some of this harmony. And so I think, it should be jazz. I hope you would agree.
I think that's a firm cosign from Los Angeles over here. I imagine our live chat probably agrees as well. Takuya, any additional thoughts, or shall we continue on?
Ooh, I'm tired.
I don't blame you. That was really intense.
Zoned out.
So that being said, what was the creative process like in preparing these pieces for tonight's concert?
Well, I think the first thing was deciding to take on the challenge. I'm not a gamer, so I had to listen to the music from a different perspective. And I just kind of chose the songs that I thought would be fitting for me or would touch my spirit. And so that's what I did. But the process was really just like listening like a jazz standard. You take a tune, you check it out, you listen to the melody. After a while, you start to kind of vary away from that, maybe the harmony, try some different things, but mainly the chords that resonate with you. And so that's what we were trying to do, or at least what I was trying to do in my process.
Yeah.
So I would like to kind of continue with this train of thought. Obviously, our live crowd here absolutely loved our performance tonight. And we talked a bit, especially when we were transitioning into our Q&A session, about a lot of the flourish, the improvisation that was brought into this. So what was it like to share this music with the fans here, especially with all the added vibes that you guys brought during the live performance?
Well, actually, I was excited just to first come to LA. I haven't been here in a while, but just excited to come in and hang out. But I think, music is such a beautiful gift. And I feel blessed that the Creator has blessed me with this gift to come and play. We took one of the songs that you heard, was Song of Honor. I really was feeling that. I thought of the voice of a chant. And so I was trying to conjure up that and the harmony. At the same time, I wanted to give you some jazz influence, some blues influence, even though I'm playing straight gospel. But the main thing, I wanted to have this harmony, that moved me.
and in turn, I hope it moves, people. And that's, and I believe that's what music is about. I think, to come here and just to play. I mean, I'm really just excited that we had a chance to play some music for you. And when you listen to Elden Ring, it might sound a little different to you the next time. You might hear some of those overtones that we put in there. Maybe, maybe not. Very good.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm beat, tired. I used all the energy on the stage, so, but that was really fun. And I said in the first set, but so this 5 of us, this is very first time playing together. Isn't that crazy? So this is a very, very special band just formed it just for this event, so and when we are preparing for this, so many things that we don't know, so many things we have to guess, how he's gonna play. Even me and Kenny, we just never played before, like, oh, he's gonna like this arrangements, all the guessing, the expectation, but we've been playing. We've been doing a lot of rehearsals for this. Maybe me and Kenny Yuki, we did like 4 or 5 rehearsals in New York and came to LA. Mr. Ronald and Mati, we did like 2 days. So
he called it rehearsal, I called it bonding. Because in order to play the music, I wanted to know who I was socializing with, who I was getting together with. So I wanted to get together and just play the music. Not so much about rehearsing it. It was just get together. Just have a conversation, a dialogue. Let me learn about you as a person. I don't know you. I've never played with you. You get a chance to know who I am. So to me, it was a rehearsal because the first day we had a clue to what it was. But then we started playing, and then we started to let ourselves go and just realize that we just here for the same big reason, to present this music on the highest level as possible. And that's what we did.
Yeah, it definitely came through because there were certainly moments, especially in this performance, where it almost felt like it was just playtime for you guys. You were just riffing, having a good time, and just naturally vibing, and that came through in the presentation. So hearing how this part of the process, it kind of came to life for all of us here tonight. That's fantastic. Thank you so much for that. So my next question for you guys. In terms of the selection for the tracks that were presented tonight, how did you go about choosing those tracks?
Yeah.
That's my part. That's my job.
Okay.
Kenny.
Well, actually, I was sent 20 songs out of 67. And they say choose 5 of them. So I chose 5. I mean, there were others that I heard, but these are the ones that resonate with me. So I chose these 5 songs.
I know at least one of them.
I wanted to say something. But it was interesting. One of the songs that we played is called A Song of Lament. When I first heard this song, I have this affinity for Japanese culture and language and food. I just really heard Japanese music. So in turn, you didn't hear it tonight, but there was a song we played, and I'll kind of, give you a little insight into it. I'm not supposed to, but I'm going to do this insight for you, just tell you, let you hear what it is I was hearing. but we didn't want to confuse anybody. But I think the match, you know, for me, I just heard that resonate, and I was trying to figure out how do I get this to fit in with that. So at the first rehearsal, we did that, and then I decided to bring in more in. So I had a liberty to stretch it, but I didn't want to take it too far, but you wouldn't recognize the song. So.
I'm gonna do it next time. Okay. Yeah.
Why don't we just do it now? Let's do it now. Can we do it now?
I think our live crowd definitely wants to do it, so if you guys are up for it.
I'm not sure if they're tired or not. Y'all feeling that? Or we gonna call it? I don't think they're feeling it. They're not feeling it. Yeah. Well, I guess I have to do his part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to arrange a sequel concert so we can get the bonus tracks for sure. But definitely thank you for that additional insight. That was absolutely fascinating, and it's very cool to see how you were able to, you know, further bridge these different musical elements. I know one of the other songs from tonight was a particular favorite of yours. I know you spoke about it in our first concert. Could you elaborate on the second piece that you played tonight and why that was one of your favorites?
Second one. Oh, Dragon. Ooh. You got a lot of parts in there, you know. I don't know if you guys know the original one. Maybe you guys realized it, but it had so many movements in there that, to me, there's like 10 songs in one piece. And then arranging that for one song and performing, there was a lot. Yeah. So, but we did it, and then so many movements, the slightly tempo changes. And I don't know, it was a lot to work. And I'm tired.
Lot of work, but it was well worth it, as our live audience and certainly our audience at home would definitely agree. So thank you for putting in that effort. So I would like to actually start wrapping this up by asking if you have anything you'd like to say, not just to our wonderful fans here at the Bourbon Room, but our fans watching online.
I'm glad we had this time together, and hopefully we'll do it again soon.
We really want to. But again, thank you so much to Takuya Kuroda, Kenny Garett, and let's also bring back out our amazing band to give them one last run.
Thank you, guys.
Let's bring back out our drummer, Ronald Bruner, bassist, Maddie Taylor, keyboardist, Masayuki Hirano, a.k.a. BIGYUKI. Wonderful round of applause and picture time for those of you who are here in attendance. Elden Ring, baby! But again, thank you so much to all of you for these amazing performances tonight. Thank you to all of you here at the Bourbon Room for joining us for this amazing performance. Thank you to all of you watching online for joining us for this amazing performance. This has been a night in the lands between. Thank you so much, everyone, and please take care.